Testing. You might recognize this. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, land of the free, and the home of the brave. We always love the cheap way to get a stand ovation. We should do that at the end, I guess.
Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoying yourselves? Yeah? Right on. If we start to get boring, don't tell us. Just keep clapping and let us, make us think that we're actually doing really good. Last time we were up here, which was just a few minutes ago, actually, we were talking about my daughter, and my daughter's sitting right over here. Her name is Amaya. She's 7 years old right now, and she's been around. We started the quartet when she was, I think she was 3 years old, and so she's been around, and she knows all of our songs, and she sings them all and all that kind of stuff. It's really cute. And when we go to rehearsals and different things, she a lot of times goes with us. She goes to shows with us sometimes and stuff like that. But being in the quartet, we don't just sing together. As with most people, you have friends and you use them to move, right? Especially when I have a truck, and so yeah. So anyways, Denny called me one day and wanted me to go over and help him move some stuff, and so I took my daughter with me and went over to his house, and we're moving some stuff around, and I turn around and I start to freak out because my daughter, she's gone. I don't know where she went. I can't find her anywhere. So I'm running through Denny's house and I'm searching and I can't find her. And I mean, that feeling as a parent, right? You're just freaking out because you don't know where your kid is. Well, eventually I come across her and she's standing in Denny's bathroom. And she's staring at the wall. And her eyes are about this big. And she's just staring at this wall. And I'm still kind of nervous a little bit. And so I lean down to her and I say, hey, is everything okay? Are you all right? She completely ignores me. And she just continues to stare at this wall. So by this time, I'm kind of a little freaked out. And so I lean a little bit down closer, and I get, right next to her, and I say, Maya, is everything okay? And again, no response. So I follow her gaze up to the wall where she's looking, and on this wall, there's a shelf, and on the shelf is a cup, and inside this cup is a pair of dentures. Now, as a parent, you can just imagine all the questions that are going to come out of this, right? So I got to take a deep breath, and I say, Maya, do you have any questions for Daddy? Is everything all right? And she says, Daddy, Tooth Fairy will never believe this. Having Denny in the quartet is such a thrill, and the stories that we get. Over here we have Denny's beautiful wife and his 2 daughters sitting next to her. They support us in everything we do, and we love them to death. And you know, having Denny in the quartet is great because I mean he just brings years and years and years and years of experience. And we have a song that we like to sing that we dedicate to Denny.
You know, people ask me, they say, Denny, now that you're retired, what do you do for fun? Yeah, when the tree was down, never mind. But let me just give you a little example. A couple of weeks ago, I've been going down into Denver to do some work in Denver, and I went down into Denver, and I was only in the store for about 5 minutes, and I came out, and there was a cop writing a ticket. And I walked over to the guy and said, hey, pal, I mean, really, can't you give a retired guy a break? And he gave me one of the cop looks, kind of an insolent look, you know. Are there any pieces out in the audience? I don't mean that really. I mean, not now. I don't mean that. And so I did what any normal red-blooded guy would do, and I called him a Nazi. So he walked around the car kind of slowly, and he noticed that the tires were a little bald. So he wrote another ticket, you know, for having unsafe tires. So I called him a donut-eating Gestapo. And he walked around the car again, and he noticed the lens on the taillight was cracked. He wrote another ticket for that. So I went on for about 20 minutes, and so did he, writing tickets. And by the time we were both done, there were 18 tickets on the car. But I didn't care. It wasn't my car. I came downtown on the bus. I mean, you guys got to have some fun. So that's the kind of thing that makes me feel young. Do I seem as cheerful as a schoolboy playing hooky? Do I seem as happy as a baby with a cookie? If I do, the cause of it all is you. Is you. Cause you make me feel so young, so young. Cause you were born in 41. Such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, the three of us start counting sheep. We've heard stories all before, like how we won the Civil War. Yes, I am jealous. You and I are just like a couple of tots singing with this old geezer. All he seems to do is forget a lot. You make me feel so young, and you make me feel there are songs to be sung, tanks to be rung, and some wonderful shows to be sung. When the moon gray, old and gray, I hope I have more hair than you today. You make me feel so young. These three guys are always picking on me. Unlike them, I won the gold way back in 1983. You make me feel so young, and you help us make sure the chords all get rung. Gold to be won, and a popular song to be sung. To be sung. When the moon gray, old and gray, I hope I sing as well as you do today. Cause you make me feel so, you make me look so, you make me feel so young. Somebody in the government once calculated that it costs $160,000 to raise a child from birth to the age of 18. Somebody in the government with not an awful lot to do. But I guess I repeat myself. Somebody. So I gotta read this and let you guys know that you get what you get for $160,000, birth to 18. It costs about $8,900 a year, $740 a month, $24 a day, or $1 an hour. So Maya, you've been pretty expensive so far. Well, what do you get? You get naming rights. First, middle, last. That's a pretty good deal. You get someone to laugh with no matter what happened at work or how the stocks performed. You get a front row seat to history. You get to see the first step. You get to hear the first word. You get to meet the first date. And you get to meet other dates too, girls, so yeah. And you get to see them when they get behind the wheel of a car for the first time. That's kind of special. And for $160,000, you never have to grow up. You can finger paint, you can play hide and seek, you can believe in Santa Claus, and you can have a good excuse to watch Disney movies with the kids. You can be a hero. You can get the frisbee off the roof. You can remove a splinter. You can get gum out of bangs, which I have done on occasion, girls. You get to coach a baseball team that never wins, but always goes out for pizza afterwards. You know, in your child's eyes, you kind of rank close to God. You can heal a boo-boo. You can scare the monster from under the bed. You can patch a broken heart. You can police a slumber party, which I have also done. You can ground them forever, but you can love them without limits, so that one day they will, like you, love without counting the cost. And that's quite a deal for 160. Night shadows falling, Sandman is calling, calling for you, little one, my son. Baby of mine, baby mine. When the clouds come my way, your sweet smile fills my day. From your head to your toes, I love you. Goodness knows
Anybody recognize where that song came from? Dumbo, yeah. One of our favorite songs, and you know, we love singing it. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We have another song that we know you're going to recognize, and it's been sung as a fast song. It's been, you know, done as an instrumental type thing. I mean, it's been done in a ton of different ways, and we've again chosen to do it as kind of a solo ish thing. and this coincidentally is Dan's mom's favorite song. And well, she usually comes to our shows, but she wasn't able to make it this time. But you know, we love sharing this song. We hope you enjoy it too.
We had a choice of 2 songs, and we decided to do one of them. We have one that we're just learning, but it's not quite ready, you know, for prime time. So we're going to postpone that, and we're going to skip it. And but the next time we're here at Nissi's, you guys are really going to like it. I guarantee it. We'll sing it for you afterwards. No, we won't. There's a song that's, I think this is from a Broadway show. It's a, yeah, is it, what show is it from?
Five Members.
Right, this is what I think, this is what Anne Margaret sang to Birdie, whoever Birdie was. Okay, almost.
Maybe
the sun gave me the power, for I could swim, block, home, and be home in half an hour. Rain me the air, gave me the drive, for I'm all aglow and alive. What a day this has been, what a rare mood I'm in, why it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race, why it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling, I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me, for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling, I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. You know, I gotta get my glasses off for this again because I can't. It's so dark in here. You know you're getting old. Oh, wait a minute. You know you're getting marvelously mature. When you try to straighten out the wrinkles in your socks, and you discover you're not wearing any. Your idea of weightlifting is standing up. It takes twice as long to look half as good. You give up all your bad habits, and you still don't feel good. Getting lucky means you found your car in the parking lot.
That happened.
Yeah, you wonder how you could be over the hill when you don't even remember being on top of it. Hey, there are some barbershoppers here, some folks that sing, and Mike, would you come on up here? Yeah, you come on up. The stage will hold it. Oh, sorry. Travis, come on up. Wes, come on up. No. You have to.
You have to, Wes.
It's in it. Brad, come on up, Brad. Big start? Come on up, dude. Okay, these guys are part of the chorus known as the Sound of the Rockies. And we're all members of the Sound of the Rockies, and the Sound of the Rockies is a chorus of about 120 guys. And our quartet normally does a song, and on shows and everything. But since we've got all these guys, we thought that we'd have a little bit of help in doing this show for this song. So it's another religious song. So pray for us.
All right, okay. Let's give this a shot. Sorry. Wrong song. I need to go have a section.
I told all my troubles goodbye. I said goodbye to each tear and each sigh. every day on our feast and know His word and say, heaven is near, oh, and I can't stay here, so it's goodbye, world, goodbye. Don't worry, when I'm gone, I will be alone. That morning when I hear that last trumpet sound, my feet won't stay on the ground. Rise with the shout, gonna fly. I'll rise with my Lord through the sky. Saying, heaven is near, and I can't stay here, so it's goodbye, world, goodbye. Well, I won't have the blues anymore. Not when I stand across that shore. And I'll never find where I leave behind all my heartaches and tears forevermore, forevermore. I gave me to and bye. I hope tomorrow I'll rise up and fly. It's goodbye, world, goodbye. Now don't you leave when I'm gone. 'Cause I won't leave here alone. Morning when I hear that last trumpet sound, my feet won't stay on the ground. I'm gonna rise with a shout, gonna fly, I'll ride with my Lord through the sky, saying, heaven is near, and I can't stay here, so it's goodbye, world, goodbye. I'll ride with a shout, gonna fly, I'll ride with my Lord through the sky. I'm saying, heaven is near, and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, saying goodbye, world, goodbye, 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 it's goodbye,
Yeah, we're all part of a larger chorus called Sound of the Rockies, and we just recently got back from a contest about a month ago where our chorus placed 4th in the world. And the two younger guys that are sitting in the back, they sing in a college quartet, and their college quartet placed 3rd in the world. It's a lot of fun singing barbershop in the Denver area right now. A lot of fun singing acapella in general. There's a lot of talent around here, and it's been a lot of fun. So, let's see here. Hang on, I gotta get. You know. You know, we do a lot of different types of performances, and one thing that we've actually been doing a lot of lately is weddings. And it's kind of tough to do these. It's kind of tough to do these because, you know, I'm not married, and Denny gives me a hard time. Every time we do a wedding, you know, he's poking me, he's like, you're next, you know. Yeah, well, he stopped that when we did our first funeral gig, and I did the same thing. All right, we have a song that some of you may recognize, and hopefully you like it. If you don't, humorous.
When the day is done and the moon relieves the sun, you can always find something to do. As the hours grow late, you won't hesitate to have that special someone.
That's the time you never let her say you love her so, and never ever let her go. Never let her go.
Stop singing love songs. I'm getting depressed. You know, as older as Denny is than me, he's always telling me, you know, this is the best years of my life and it's only going to get worse from here. If that's true, then I think I've got some third-degree burns coming up. But no, seriously, singing in a quartet brings a lot of opportunities that are non-musical too. We've gotten to, you know, see the world, or at least the part of the world that's within 900 miles of here. We've gotten to see a lot of the world, meet all kinds of new people, and do all kinds of cool things. You know, we're the kind of quartet that likes to be dragged to do things wherever we go. Like, we're going to do a gig in Rapid City in a couple weeks, and we're going to have an opportunity to climb on top of Mount Rushmore and sing on George Washington's head. Nice photo up from there. And, Curtis even dragged us skydiving once on one of our last trips. And Denny didn't want to go, so he didn't. He slept while we were skydiving. Something about the Wright brothers used to tease him. You can see the successful flight. Well, the Wright brothers made him do all the ones that failed. So Dan and Curtis and I are skydiving, and we're sitting there in the plane, and I notice that the guy that's sitting next to us has like those big sunglasses on. I can't, he's blind. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe he can skydive. So, of course, it's either going to be Curtis or I that asked him the question. So I just turned to him and I was like, excuse me, sir, but are you blind? And he said, yeah. And I was like, well, how can you skydive? That's pretty amazing. And he's like, actually, it's easier than you think it is. Everything is kind of done for me, you know. When it's my turn to go, you know, they tap me on the shoulder and they put me up in the door jam, the door opening, and I give them this little thumbs up, and then they just give me a little push, and I go. I said, wow, that's pretty impressive. But how do you know, like, when to pull your ripcord? Because, you know, you're supposed to hide it. And he said, oh, well, I have a very keen sense of smell. And when we're in a grassy area, I can smell the grass and the trees when I'm exactly the right height that I need to pull my ripcord from the parachute. I said, okay, I'll buy that. That's pretty impressive. How do you know when to, like, lift your feet for the final arrival on the ground? And he said, oh, that's easy. The dog's leash goes slack.
We had the same reaction. It's actually our last song of the night because unfortunately we can't go past 9:30, otherwise they start docking our pay. And but we have one more song for you. We thank everybody for coming out. Appreciate the support. You guys have been a great audience. It's been a blast to just be here and perform for you. And we hope that you've had a blast too. Come out afterwards. We're just going to be standing outside. We'd love to talk to you if you want to learn how to sing. I don't know if we can help out there. And, you know, we may sing a couple more in the hallway or something like that. So, thank you.
Real quick, because I was going to say something too, before we jumped ahead. I'm hoping you all enjoyed your time here at Nissi's. Nissi's is one of the few venues in Colorado that still has an a cappella night. It's a venue where we actually can sing and entertain. So even if you don't like a cappella, thanks for being here. If you like other types of music, please look at their schedule. They're great people. We want to keep these people open as long as possible. So if you come visit on jazz night or random other nights, that'd be great. They have dueling pianos, they have comedy night. I mean, they really do a lot of different things here. So please keep them in mind and tip your waiter.
Tip your waiter.
You're the girl I adore, and I love you more.
told. And now it must be said, must be shopping. We don't care what's on sale. We just want to sit with a bag full of chips, watching the NFL. You come over at halftime and say, does this dress fit too tight? We just look in the eye with a big fat lie and say, no, it looks just right.
No, really,
Great.
horizontal stripes look really good.
Well, that's the truth about men. Let me tell you, my friend, that's the truth about us. No muss, no fuss. We like to hunt and golf on our days off. Birdies are a plus. It don't matter what line we hand you when we come and drag it in. We ain't wrong, we ain't sorry, and it's probably gonna happen again. We hate watching steel magnolias. We like Rambo and Die Hard 4. Jump up and down like fools when we see the tools at the Home Depot store. We don't really want to take you to dinner at some fancy restaurant. The only reason we do is because we know it leads to the one thing we all want. Oh, yeah. Dessert. Yes, I like that.
You know, it's got the lady fingers. Oh, tiramisu.
Well, that's the truth about men. Can we get an amen? That's the truth about guys. No alibis. We'd rather play guitars and work on cars and work on the problems in our lives. And though we might say to you every now and then, we ain't wrong, we ain't sorry, and it's probably gonna happen again. Well, if you wanna know what we're all thinking, it's nothing too complex. Ask my ex. It's something cold for drinking and some hot and heavy. Oh yeah. Barbershop. Drive around Lost, you get to see the sights, no extra cost, so no matter what line we hand you, when we come and drag it in, we ain't wrong, we ain't sorry, and it's probably gonna happen, and sure it's gonna happen, you know it's gonna happen again. That's the truth about men. We're